Hey there everybody, I'm Show, and welcome to episode 17 of my Let's Play Agrarian Skies. So, I made a few more additions to the base so far, and let you guys check that out first before I get anything else done. I added on an automated dust siever pretty much, that way I could get some redstone on a more steady basis. As you can see here, I've got excess stuff being pumped into barrels right here and then being imported into my applied energistics system, which I've also expanded. I'll show you guys that in a second. The excess ores and stuff that it's generating, though, I'm having cycled into the dust blocks and pumped up into my high ovens, which I have taken the liberty of filling up with charcoal, so they should run for a very long time. Oh, it looks like making the dust outputs slag, apparently. That's strange. I thought it just spit the slag out. I didn't think that it did that. I'd completely forgotten those even generated slag. But either way, we also have an automated crafting system now, pretty much. I'll let you guys check that out real quick. Bam! Got a nice big 5x5x5, which is a really good size in my opinion, and it allows for a lot of processors, and then I have 3 pages worth of crafting recipes that I can have automated. And you can see here I've got some of the more basic stuff. I've got stuff to turn my blocks into ingots automatically. And then I've got most of my applied energistics and also my thermal expansion recipes, some of the more basic stuff that I'll need to automate fast. And I have decided that aside from expanding my lava network to where I've got a more reliable source, so I don't have to go to the nether with crucibles. So that's generating me lava right there, and I don't have to worry about that. And I also have these plugged into my Applied Energistics auto crafting system as well, as you can see here. I have 2 different redstone furnaces and 2 pulverizers at the moment. I'll probably have to set up an induction furnace here as well so that I can smelt stuff like hardened glass quickly without having to do it myself. And essentially I have a very nice setup of automation going here. So what I'm going to do today, I think, is, if you see this little setup here, I'm going to be working on redstone generators. So I'm hoping that I'm generating enough redstone for this. I'm sitting on about 700 right now. I'm not sure how fast it's coming in exactly. It's coming in pretty quickly, but yeah. So either way, what we'll do is we're just going to type that in here, and I've actually got it to where it will auto-craft these as well. So let's just go ahead and request. I've got my system down there set up for 16 of these, so let's see if we can actually handle running that many, shall we? So as you can see here, it's crafting incredibly fast. I've got 12, no, I've got 21 CPUs in there, crafting CPUs in my auto crafting system, so it runs pretty quickly. Oh, it looks like it ran out of redstone already. Looks like just crafting them alone did it. Okay. Well, they don't use nearly as much as they take to craft, so I'm thinking that that shouldn't be a problem. Now these things put out about 320 RF per tick, I think it is. I'm going to start by plugging in 4. Alright, so you'll see they suck up the redstone pretty quick, and bam, they're filled up, and they will go for about 4 minutes with one per run redstone essentially, and they're generating 320 RF a tick. So automatically that's already making me a lot more power than I had before, honestly. The magma crucible should be able to keep up, since I mean it's going to take a second when you first install them because they hold up to 4 redstone each, even though that'll last them like 15, 16 minutes or something like that. But as far as redstone goes, I'm pretty confident that I'm generating more than 4 redstone every 4 minutes. I mean, let's see. Do we have? Yeah, I guess we're out of redstone still. If I have to, I can expand that automated dust processor, and I can make another one pretty easily. I think my biggest thing is that I'm worried about... Wow, that's a lot of metal in there right now. I dumped off a lot of my excess, so it's probably still pumping. Is this not solidifying like it should be or something? It doesn't look like it's solidifying the way it should be. That concerns me. That's very strange. That's definitely holding the machine up though, because you can see the iron's on bottom. Let's just flip over to copper real quick and let it try to do that. Is it just the iron causing? Okay, no, the copper's working fine. What's wrong with the iron? That's strange. Alright, well, I'll fix that real quick. Bam. Hopefully that works now. It's very unusual. I don't know why it would do that. You can see the other smelter emptied out easily. Essentially, I had a bunch of excess whenever I was first setting this whole cycle up, and I dumped it all in at once, pretty much. And I did that very recently, so as you can see, it backed up pretty quickly. Yeah, that shouldn't take long to unclog. I need to plug this chest into my AE network as well, so that I'm getting my blocks of metal in there, and I don't have to or manually input them. That is. All right, let's see. Still making plenty of charcoal here. Alright, so I think we're doing pretty well overall. Let's see. Yep, looks like all of our automation is going quite nicely. So a couple more things. I finished just a few quests. Not sure exactly which ones. I know I completed the one to gather cloud because I have my jetpack, so I just flew up and got 100 cloud. That one's really easy to do. Aside from that, also this quest right here was added, which was kind of funny because I had already made this jetpack here, and now I'm going to have to make another one. But that's okay. Alright. Another thing that I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to upgrade my redstone energy cell to a resident energy cell, because once I'm making all these redstone furnace or generators, I'm going to be generating a lot more power than a redstone energy cell can output even. So that's one thing. Oh yeah, and I got a nice little setup over here for setting up mob essence. Oh man, look at how much this thing is filled up. This thing cannot have been running for more than a few hours even, and it is almost full. Let me just show you how big this tank is too. Yeah, that's a big tank. Alright, and of course I plan on using that to set up some more, maybe an enderman spawn or something like that. I don't have a really good source of ender pearls yet, so that may be what I do. I'm probably also going to need to shut off my harvesters as well. I probably have way more than I need. Is this thing still trying to get rid of copper? Oh my goodness, that is so much iron. This is not working correctly. And to be honest, I'm not really sure why. There's no reason this should not be outputting iron. Oh, wait. That's funny. It's like it's not wanting to go into the casting basin, it's sitting in the tube. Oh, there's blood. Wait, how did blood get in there? I'll see now. You know what? I'm gonna do this the easy way real quick. There we go. Alright. So we're getting iron again. That was a really weird glitch. Don't know what was wrong with that. I don't mind doing stuff like that whenever I'm trying to fix a glitch or something, because that was pretty ridiculous. But see, look how much faster that's running now. That was ridiculous how messed up it was. Alright. Either way, it looks like everything's running smoothly again now. So let's just go check on our redstone supplies real quick, make sure that we are indeed getting enough redstone for this. It's hard to tell because it's probably being automatically put into here. Oh my, it ran through all that redstone. Of course, the pipes are probably full as well, so that's a plus side. And they've already filled their internal buffer too. Wow. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take this bad boy right here, and I actually have the stuff. Yeah, that's all you need is 4 Agrarian ingots. Bam. Resonant energy cell. Beautiful. Alright, so as far as energy goes, we need to be outputting from the left. Got that. Or inputting from the left, and I guess it could just output every other direction. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Alright. So now we can output a tremendous amount more energy if I need to. I'm going to leave it outputting that much energy for the time being, just because I don't want to push it to the limit just yet. But either way, that thing holds a lot more energy now, so it'll take some time to fill up. Okay, let's see here. I don't really have any way to judge how much redstone I'm getting. I'm getting enough to fill it back up, I think. We'll just let 4 generators run for a little bit and we'll see how it goes. Wanted you guys to see that little setup there. It's pretty simple to set up and it honestly doesn't take that much redstone, so it's a great way to get power on here. Especially to run that crazy laser drill that takes an insane amount of power. Okay, that's going pretty good. I thought for a second that was clogged again. Oh my goodness, so many metals. Look at this, this is lovely. I am loving this automation setup. Beautiful. Alright, so everything is looking pretty good at the moment. So aside from that, like I was saying, I turned in some quests. I don't remember exactly which ones. We'll get back into questing pretty quick here, but I want to go ahead and open my quest bags. Which I think these have been updated with new rewards again. I'm not really sure what they are, but I guess. Alright, sorry about that. My Minecraft had a little bit of a crash. Not sure what happened there, but I went ahead and opened my reward bags off camera just to be safe, but all I got really was the bunch of saplings that you can get as one reward right here, yeah. And then I got the large brick reward, this one right here, the glowstone bricks, obsidian bricks, all that stuff. And I got 16 reactor casings, which hopefully those will be good for something, I would imagine. I haven't really messed with big reactors much, but I imagine that will be... Oh yeah, that seems like a nice little reward that'll save me on a lot of resources, actually. Just 1 second. Alright. Let's just see what questing we can do, huh? Oh, why not? Let's get started with this, shall we? It might be a good idea. Oops. Alright. So we want a sacrificial orb. Now that's pretty easy to make, honestly. Alright, no problem there. Let's just go into our... Actually, you know what? We can just go into our AE system now to craft. There's no point in doing that. We've got a crafting system set up. Now, it won't be able to auto-craft this since I haven't taught it that, but I can still use it as a crafting table, as you can see here. And I need some glass, so let's just go ahead and have it smelt up a good chunk of glass here, shall we? Now, that shouldn't take very long. It's running through my redstone furnaces downstairs that are plugged in. Alright. We just need a little bit more, one more glass. Nope, that's enough right there. Awesome. There's our sacrificial orb. Now we just need two, or wait, oh right. What we need is nuggets to make our awesome iron cap for a wand. Alright, and we've already got a stick on us. All we have to do is blam, an iron capped wooden wand. Let's see, I need a bookshelf. I just realized. I think I can make... Okay, I'm gonna have to look around real quick, but I think I can just make a bookshelf with... Let's see. Essentially, I need the alternate book recipe, which is going to be this. So I'm going to need 6 blank patterns and 3 string. That's pretty simple. I don't actually have my wood plugged into the system yet, or any of my mob drops, so I'll probably have to get around to doing that. Mainly because I need them in the system for crafting a lot, and I'm going to be going through these barrels pretty quick. Alright, so I just need 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these. Remember, we're just making 1 bookshelf, that's all we need for this. So let's just go pick up 3 string real quick, which we should have way more than enough of, right? Yeah. And back to a crafting table. Huh, they made it to where all it takes is string to get a new quest book, I guess. That's pretty awesome. Oh, and I need paper, which I don't... I know I have sugarcane, but I think it's in my house. I need to empty the chests in my house as well into my AE system, because they've got some miscellaneous stuff that I may need at some point. There we go, sugarcane. And I need 3 sets of paper. I'm going to need a pretty good amount of paper for Thaumcraft as well in general. I'll probably just move all these chests into my system between episodes, maybe make a few more 4K or a 16K processing, not a processor, but a storage unit. Obviously you can see that one 4K one is already full. That's okay. Alright, 1 bookshelf coming up. And bam, and then you just bop it with the wand there, and nothing happens. That was weird. Oh, wow, that's pretty handy. It automatically went into my bookbinder. Did not know that would happen. Alright, so now we've got our Thaumcraft and our Blood Magic Basics. Oh, we have to manually submit, which means it's going to have to come off of this. Alright. And submit. Now what do we want? I think a Rune of Sacrifice sounds great. I believe I can use that to get mobs blood instead of my own. And we get a greater reward. Oh, a 64k fluid storage. That's not bad at all. I'm not going to use that right now, but I may end up using that for... Oh, that's right. I didn't even need to make that one. That was silly of me. Well, I guess this one can just go in here, and I'll pull this wand out to use. Alright, so I'm just going to put this stuff up here. I've actually got a pretty good start for Thaumcraft already. Blood Magic isn't that difficult to get started, at least. We'll go ahead and do some Blood Magic. I don't mess with Blood Magic much, so let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Alright, so we're going to need a diamond, a furnace, some stone. Pretty simple. Is that gold? 2 gold? Well, look at that, I have no gold. Not in here anyway. That's okay, my stone is over here as well, so I might as well come over here. Definitely need to move all this over so that I'm not walking back and forth so much. Alright, so I've got stone over here. I need 4. And then I need 2 gold. Oh, that's right, I also need a furnace. Oh, I happen to have one. What do you know? See, it's always handy when you check stuff like that. And 1 blood altar. Alright, I'll probably make a little area for Thaumcraft and Blood Magic just because it'll look cool that way, but for now I think I'll be alright just doing this. Alright, and as far as the quest goes, I need to make a weak blood orb. Which is going to take a diamond. Oh man, they're using up my diamonds. That's okay, I've had my system running, so I do have a few diamonds again. I'm not completely broke. Alright, so it's going to take 2,000 life points of blood. Oops. I think that was enough. We'll find out in a second. I really don't remember how to check how much blood is in there. I think it's like 20 hearts worth would be 2,000 life points. I'm not really sure. We'll find out if it changes in a second though. Either way. Yeah. Let's give it a little more. All of our blood. Unfortunately, we have no fast way to regenerate, so yeah. But I should have just fed it 20 hearts, though, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Perfect. I fed a little bit more, apparently, but yeah. Whatever works. We're almost dead, but we got what we needed. Beautiful. Alright, so we got the blood orb back. And we got a greater reward bag. What do you know? Oh, what the? That was glitchy. I'd like to open that. A blackberry seed. Well, that's not useful at all. As you can see, I'm very slow at the moment because I'm almost dead. Alright, divination sigil next. That's pretty simple, right? Yeah. Just need 10 hearts worth in there and a stone. Nothing too difficult there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that much life back in the time that I have allotted, though. If I submit one of each shard, though, I can finish a quest. I happen to have that. Alright, how was that for easy? I thought it was pretty easy. Go ahead and drop these babies down and get me some more shards. Why they gave me just those two specifically, I'm not really sure. Strange that I had 2 of those books. Alright, so let's just see what we got in our reward bag this time. Oh wow, look at all the wood we got. Nice. Not a bad reward overall. Oh, I'm about to run out of room in here. Okay. I could probably pull some wood out and put it in my AE system though. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so let's just run over here and put this stuff up, and then I'm gonna have to wrap things up, unfortunately. Alright, let's just go check on our redstone setup real quick too before we get off here. Alright, looks like we should be building up a surplus for the moment still. It's not building up too much extra. I may need to make some more, it looks like. But for the moment, it does seem to be holding steady. There's not going to be any in the system, though, which is my biggest problem. I need this to be backed up enough to where I've got some in the system. But I'll work that out in between episodes, probably, as well as moving all the stuff in those chests. But either way, thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.